Hello world and welcome to the first episode of the Dispositions of Petty Pinky Smiffa, and I am your host, Petty Pinky Smiffa. Sorry if I sound like a robot right now, but I have tried to make this intro probably 15 or 16 times right now. And I'm going to just be honest, I don't know where to start. So I'm going to just say this first of all. Shout out to everybody making it through life because I don't know how we're doing it. It is getting expensive out here, y'all. Like about a month ago, I moved into my car thinking I could save a little bit of money, and that has not been the case. I have spent more money than I was not living in my car because I was driving one day, and my front right wheel bearing started wobbling, and I got out and I looked. I was missing two lug nuts at first, and I was like, man, that's not good, you know. And then so I had to go get that fixed, and that was the front right wheel bearing, $300, and that was about 2 weeks ago. And like I said, if I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. I just do not know where to start right now. So bear with me, and if y'all just bear with me through this first episode of my channel, it'll be worth it, I promise. But I get that fixed. And then about a week later, I get a flat tire on the front left one. And I'm driving, and I shit y'all not, y'all. I'm driving, the tire shop is like 2 miles away from where I'm at. And I'm like, man, let me just make it to the tire shop. And as I'm driving, my whole tire, I feel like I was in a Looney Tune. My whole tire just goes rolling. Goes rolling off my car, and oh my god, and I'm driving, and then I'm not driving, you know, because I flop like LeBron James, I'm telling you. And so I had to get that fixed, and that was another $300. So that was like 2 weeks ago. And then one day I do Uber Eats. I was picking up from the Chinese shop, and I was unlocking my car. I don't have those fancy whips. I got a 2006 Corolla. And I was unlocking my car, and the key broke off. And I shit you not. So I had to call the damn locksmith. And that was $150. And now, about a week ago, I don't know what it is. I done changed the spark plugs. I don't think it's the battery. But it won't start. And now I have been out here. Like, I can go back and sleep in the car, but I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I do Uber Eats. This shit been slow. Shout out to everybody that's making it through life. Because I would like to get my own apartment, but it's like this, y'all. I'm going to just put it to you. Even if I go get a job and I work 40 hours a week, and I know y'all are like, well, you just going to have to figure something out. You might have to get 2 jobs. You're going to have to do what you do. Just hear me out, y'all. It's like this. To get inside an apartment, they want you to make 2 or 3 times that much rent. And I'm going to just put it like this. Even if you go work at some places, you might make, every 2 weeks you pull, every 2 weeks, say you pull $900, okay? But the rent, and so that's every 2 weeks, so that's $1,800 a month. The rent at some of these places are damn $1,500, $1,600 for 1 or 2 bedrooms. So it's like, what are you really gonna do? You get a roommate, but then say like me, man, I'm gonna be honest. Back when I was in high school, y'all, I had gotten some like T-Mobile sidekicks, and then I also think I had kept some stuff from Blockbuster, and y'all know Blockbuster went out of business, but for some reason it's on my credit, and so my credit is not the greatest. And so whenever I get a room, I usually have to get it off of Craigslist, or I have to find like a private landlord or something like that. And I was renting a room recently, and y'all, I had 3 other roommates, and it was cool, but man, on Thanksgiving, I found one of my roommates, I hated to even go into this, but I found one of my roommates deceased, and that kind of messed with me, you know? So I kind of moved out of that place into my car thinking I could save some money, but recently, about a week ago, I had, my car wouldn't start. It won't start. I don't know, even still now, it won't start. Come here, Bella. Come on. I gotta pick my guard dog up. Come on. I got you. Oh, Bella right here. But my car won't start. And at first I thought it was the battery, but I died in a Chick-fil-A parking lot, and the security guard there had jumped me off. Well, he didn't jump me off. He tried to jump me off. So it wasn't the battery. And then I looked it up, and then some reason, about an hour after that though, it just randomly started. So I was like, okay, I made it till the next day about 4 p.m. And then I thought it was the spark plugs. But I changed the spark plugs out, all 4 of them. And still nothing. So I slept in my car for a couple nights, but it's like this, y'all. Like, if my car won't start, I was doing Uber Eats, but I have a bicycle, so I've been doing Uber Eats on the bicycle, but it's like this, like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, I have to find a place. My stepmom, shout out to my stepmom, she been letting me stay there, and a couple nights, but there's one night, y'all, where I was literally, it was like 32 degrees out there, and I'm just, man, like a pilgrim, like an Indian. And it ain't Thanksgiving. It ain't Thanksgiving. Ain't no turkeys and hams. It's just cold as shit. It's just cold as shit. I even stayed in the damn laundromat one night to then stay warm. So I don't know. I just wanted to start this YouTube channel because I used to grow up watching like David Letterman, and even now I don't know if some people watch No Jumper or anything. So, or Theo Vaughn, and just a lot of podcasts. So I don't know. I don't have nothing else really going on besides I do Uber Eats on my bicycle, and you know, I got my guard dog right here, and my name's Petty Pinky Smiffa, and hopefully y'all just stick with me through my first YouTube channel. I really didn't know where to start this first episode, but man, shout out to everybody just making it through life. There's a lot of people I don't like in this world, but hey, we're all here just trying to make it through and exist. And it's like this, and I hate to even sound selfish, but I didn't ask to be here, you know? And my mom, and I hate to get so personal, but I'm just like let everybody know because we all go through stuff. But it's okay at the end of the day because we're going to make it through everything. But my mom had committed suicide when I was 15, and I ain't gonna lie, at the age of probably 16 through 24, I was a shithead, and me and my dad don't really have a good relationship, so I feel like a caterpillar that's just been thrown out here, and I'm looking for a cocoon, that way I can turn into a little butterfly, and I don't know no other way to put it, like, because I'm literally out here with, like, this ain't even my garage. This is my friend's garage, and I don't want to put her name out there, but I'm gonna just call her Tammy. So shout out to Tammy for letting me use her garage to just make these videos. And like I said, y'all want to support my channel? That's cool. I ain't even gonna put my Cash App up. I just want y'all to damn like and share or whatever. I don't even know what you're supposed to say no more. I started the YouTube because social media is just not long enough for what I want to start talking about. Just like social anxiety and, you know, like hanging around friends that you think are your friends, but I mean, they're really not your friends, you know. And it's like, how much time are you going to waste? Like about a year and a half ago, I was just looking around my friends, and I love them. I hope they do good, but I don't do cocaine. I smoke marijuana, but I don't do cocaine. And I was looking around, and most of them were doing cocaine, and they were cheating on their baby mamas. And if you cheat on your baby mama, that's your business. I don't care. I ain't gonna tell her. But don't come to me depressed when your baby mama wants to leave you, though. Because I mean, if you out here running around ragged, being thoughtful, how can you blame her for wanting to leave you? You know, I mean, it don't make no sense. And then you know what's be crazy? Man, some of these girls still be living with their boyfriends, but they don't be together. What does that mean? What are you doing? And so it's just like, there's plenty of stuff I want to talk about. You know, even like, I'm not going to talk about it, but because it's starting to get old news, but like Young Thug, free Young Thug. That case is crazy, you know. Gonna talk about all that stuff in his raps. Talk about all that stuff, all that cap. And talking about he would never snitch and everything, and then he's in court. Gunna is in court, and they said, They asked him, they said, "Is this your statement?" And the statement was, "YSL is a gang that should end." And he said, yes, that was his statement. Bro, what are you doing? So, I don't know, but he does make some good music compared to 6ix9ine, because you can't say 6ix9ine is a snitch and then not say that Gunna is a snitch, you know? I mean, because he did. He literally, and literally, okay, it was 28 people that got caught up in the YSL RICO case. I think 25, 26 of them snitched. I think all but 2 snitched. Think about that, y'all. Think about the people you are hanging out with. That's why literally, like most of my charges, they just been like marijuana charges for the most part. But one time I was on, this was a long time ago. One time I was on a couple of Xanaxes. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm about to say this. But I had taken my aunt's van and, oh, Lord. And I had, I think I was pulling out of my, oh yeah, I was pulling out of my friend's driveway and he has a cul-de-sac. And tell me why when I pulled out, or when I was trying to leave the cul-de-sac, I guess I was turning around and, or going around the cul-de-sac like that. And tell me why I took out 4 or 5 mailboxes, y'all. Man. Yeah, I was a shithead when I was younger. And like I said, that's probably why my dad doesn't really mess with me. But over the years, I've tried to get better. And I don't know if I'm getting better or not. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And, man, so I didn't want to make this video too long. It looks like I'm running on about, what, 12 minutes almost? So, which I'll probably have edited some stuff out. I don't know, you know. And I'm an overthinker, you know, and I hate that. That's why I literally, this is probably the 15th or 16th take, and this is the longest I've gotten. So this is the one I'll probably go with. And I just want to say one last thing. I don't know what I was going to say. So I'm about to wrap this up, but just so y'all know, like, pretty much what I'll be talking about. I'll just be talking about everything. Like, one thing I'd like to talk about, I'm not going to talk about today, but, like, the best fast food places for breakfast. And we all know the first one is got to be McDonald's, you know. You can never go wrong with McDonald's, but, you know, some people are like, oh, I don't eat McDonald's. And I used to be one of them people. But now, the world is so expensive that they got that McDonald's bundle. And if you use the McDonald's app, in the morning, or you can do it anytime, but the reward is spend $3, you get any size cafe item, and I be getting the caramel frap, and that thing you be busting. But it's crazy though, because every time you get a caramel frap from McDonald's, it always tastes different. It depends on who makes it, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it'd be too creamy, sometimes it'd be too watery, sometimes you'll never know. It'd be too caramelly, too sweet, sometimes it don't be sweet enough. And it's like, man. When in doubt, stick that pinky out.